Flip-style foldables have quietly carved out their own lane in the smartphone market, especially for people who like the idea of a foldable phone but don't want to deal with the bulk or the eye-watering price tags that come with book-style devices like the Galaxy Z Fold series. Phones like Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip lineup have always been about balance, offering the foldable experience in a more compact, lifestyle-focused form factor while keeping the price just low enough to feel somewhat justifiable. But maintaining that balance often means Samsung has to be conservative in certain areas, and based on a new report, it looks like the upcoming Galaxy Z Flip 8 might be playing things particularly safe when it comes to the cameras. According to Galaxy Club, Samsung is expected to reuse the exact same camera hardware found on the Galaxy Z Flip 7, which immediately tells us a lot about the company's priorities this year. If this report turns out to be accurate, the Z Flip 8 will once again feature a 50-megapixel main camera paired with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, alongside the familiar 10-megapixel selfie shooter. While Samsung could still tweak image processing or make minor refinements to the sensors themselves, anyone hoping for a noticeable leap in camera capabilities is probably going to be left wanting, because on paper, this setup looks virtually unchanged. Of course, the absence of a telephoto lens will continue to be a sore point for camera enthusiasts, but from Samsung's perspective, it's an understandable compromise. The Flip series has always been positioned differently from the Fold lineup, and that contrast seems to be getting even clearer this year. While the Z Flip 8 appears to be holding steady, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is rumored to receive more substantial camera upgrades, including an improved 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, along with a larger battery and a lighter overall design, which further reinforces the idea that Samsung is focusing its big hardware investments on the more expensive foldable. Nevertheless, it's also worth remembering where we are in Samsung's release cycle right now. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 only launched about 6 months ago, meaning we're still relatively early in the build-up to the Z Flip 8's debut. If Samsung sticks to its usual schedule, we're looking at a July launch, which gives the company plenty of time to drip-feed more details, even if major surprises are starting to feel less likely. That said, one area where the Z Flip 8 could still stand out is its physical design. Current rumors suggest the phone could be around 10% thinner and lighter than its predecessor, which would be a meaningful improvement for a device that's all about portability and convenience. If Samsung manages to refine the hinge and reduce the overall bulk without compromising durability, that alone could be one of the Flip 8's biggest selling points. Pricing also plays a big role in why Samsung seems to be holding back on hardware changes. Galaxy Club claims Samsung is aiming to keep the starting price at around $1,100, which explains a lot. Keeping the price flat in a market where component costs keep rising almost guarantees that some corners will be cut, and in this case, the cameras appear to be the easiest place for Samsung to do that. Under the hood, the device is expected to debut with the company's new Exynos 2600 chipset built on a 2nm process. While concrete performance details are still scarce, the chip is widely expected to offer a noticeable jump over the Exynos 2500 found in the Z Flip 7. With that said, do consider subscribing to the channel for daily Samsung news and updates, and don't forget to turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.